But essentially what happens is most browsers will store auth tokens. They'll cache them in a particular folder on your Mac, and they typically put that in a SQLite database. Pretty common. What's uncommon that ChatGPT Atlas does is the file permissions on that file that contains that SQLite database are more expansive than you would think. I didn't wake up this morning thinking I still knew Unix file system bitmap math, but it turns out I do. Most of the time, what they'll do is 600. So read and write for the current user, no access to any other groups, no access to other processes on the system. The OpenAI SQLite database was 644. So far more expansive and potentially dangerously expansive, because if you've got some other malware running on your system, it can read this file. The second way it was concerning is the oAuth tokens that are in that SQLite database are not encrypted. And that's not what Chrome does. That's not what Firefox does. That's not what Safari does. It encrypts all those. So not only was I able to do queries against that as a different process, I was able to extract them and then use those tokens, which are good for the next 9.5 days. And I was able to extract my personal profile through the OpenAI API and my conversation history, not just my conversation history with Atlas, my conversation history with anything related to ChatGPT.